You'll notice for this next review that I don't actually have the album for this, which there are two reasons for that. One being that it isn't out yet, and the second that I would never buy it if I had the choice, ever. Ever, 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 ever. But what we do now is I have actually done this review in advance of the album coming out on purpose because, well, I've come to you from the future. I've come with a warning. If you buy the new Script album, your ears will bleed, your mind will explode, and you'll hate yourself forever. And if you don't, I don't want to talk to you because we are not on the same page at all. This new Script album, well, it was a doozy. It really was. I've been through some tough albums in the past, but this one really pulled at me because it just is awful. I'm not trying to spoil this in advance, but then again, this is a warning. If you stop the recording on the YouTube right now, you'll know. Don't buy this. So, I've been told I do too many of the same sounding albums and the same being great albums, so I'm changing it up again and ripping my brain in the process. But that's okay. It's for your amusement. So let's go into this. This is the Script. Ugh. So, I'm going to try and review the popular band The Script. This is their newest album, No Sound Without Silence. No Sound Without Silence. I'm so glad you went with that title because, well, we'll get to that later. But I think I've come up with a better one, actually. You see, the truth is, how about No Sound Without Ear Rape? Because, you know, there's going to be sound when your ear's getting raped. You're going to, like, scream and want to yell and just, like, get it away from me. It's making my head explode. But that is not why I'm here. It's why I'm here, but I'm not going to keep there. Because I got to actually talk about this album, even though I don't want to. The sad part, The Script. An Irish pop punk band. They used to be good. Sort of. Not very much my cup of tea, but they used to have talent and originality. And then they sold their souls to will.i.am on album number 3 and they went to hell. So sorry, silly me to think they learned their lesson and went back to being a decent band like this and having originality again. No. No. They did not. They did the exact opposite. This album isn't just bad. It's just one of the worst albums I have ever listened to in my life. I literally was yelling during parts of this. You could ask my girlfriend, it's true. She got mad at me just because I wouldn't shut up. This is so bad that I couldn't take it and started screaming at it to shut up. But I couldn't shut it up because I had to get through all of it to review it properly. Since I'm good about that kind of thing. The thing about it is, it's the most bland production ever. The worst lyrics, just this short of Limp Bizkit style lyrics. It's got the most blatantly sappy music ever. Like, every Christian rock band you know that's the worst you could possibly think of came together and, as a goal, tried to make their music worse. That's what it sounds like. I didn't even know it was possible for something to be so bad or to hate something so much. I am the table, right? I am the table. Well, this band is just even worse for the fact that they seem to be okay with this. They're okay with sounding like this. And even though every song is crap, I'm going to try to talk about them all. And since I can't really review them, you know, they're all the same. They're all terrible. I'm going to make fun of them. Each one of them. So they each get their own individual love. The album opens with a song called No Good in Goodbye. Well, there's one good. I get to put this album away. Ha! No, I just started. It starts with this guitar, and for a second you think, just for a second, that I'm exaggerating. And it's not as bad as I say it is. And then the music starts, and you're like, oh, fuck me. It's so bad. Here are the actual lyrics from this song. Where's the good in goodbye? Where's the nice in nice try? Where's the us in trust gone? Where's the soul in soldier on? Yeah, that's really the chorus, and yes, you can drink now. I got Mountain Dew, but we'll go with it. Anyway, Superheroes. This is the second song on the album, and it's the fan favorite. Dear God, how horrible is that? I thought for a second, because of that, it might be the least annoying one on here, even though it was going to be bad. Then the music starts, and it's like, oh no, we're in this again. Again, it's just a piano, but it's like he's not even playing the piano at all because he plays for 20 seconds before all these synthesizers of happy-go-lucky, jump off a cliff, make Maroon 5, hide their faces in shame synths come in. This song is just a bad pop song that even pop fans would feel just crappy to try and like this song. They would feel ashamed of themselves. Number 3, Man on a Wire. This song feels like the mediocre dribble of a band trying to do their best Goo Goo Dolls impression, with an acoustic guitar before driving into a chorus that makes me violent. It really does. It makes me violent. You want to hear it? You want to hear it? Alright, here's 1 minute in to a song by The Script. I warned you. Nope, that's it. That's all you get. I can't do it anymore. That's 10 seconds of this album. It's 40 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'm that really nice to do this. The next one is called It's Not Right For You. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I've been making fun of the Script fans. How could I ever go so deep with my song topics? Like, hate your job? Well, get a new one. Oh, such deep lyrics as, it's not right. It's not right for you. If you hate to think about it, it's not right. It's not right for you. If you really hate to think about it, you've got one life to live, to love what you do. Oh, bravo, Script. Oh, bravo. They truly are words of inspiration. The energy never dies. Track number 5. Across my heart, I hope to die. May God strike me down if I tell you lies. I'd stay here forever, looking in your eyes, 24/7, baby. 365. I couldn't even say that straight-faced. I mean, wow! I didn't even need to make fun of that. It just does it itself. It's like somebody combined this bad middle school love poem with lines you used to pick up at a bar that didn't work. Like, this line didn't work, here's my poem, let's combine it and make lyrics. Or maybe he's just that bad at picking up women. I don't know. Anyway, number 6, Flares. It opens with an auto-tune. Yep, that's right, terrible start from the starting right from the beginning. It's followed by, again, terrible love poetry straight out of a Hallmark commercial. Yay! It's backed by a chorus of O's. Yep, O's in high harmonic auto-tone. Maybe they should just quit music and make Hallmark commercials. No one would miss them at this point. Number 7, Army of Angels. This is that sad, sappy love song that goes on to compare love to how it feels to be taken over by an army of angels. And then they say, army of angels, over and over and over again for the entire freaking song. I mean, even the bad Christian rock bands, I mean, they have to feel bad. And they have to admit that this music is so bad that it actually hurts. And they have to lean in and tell reviewers that, I'm just so sorry you had to sit through that. Number 8. Never seen anything quite like you. Well, okay. At this point in the album, I actually start to think that this is half over. It can't get worse. It just can't get worse. It's just not likely. It isn't. Then this song comes on, and you just drop your jaw in disbelief. They've done it. They've done it. They've pulled a South Park. They have lowered the shit bar that they had previously set with this album. Alright. You don't believe me? Here are the lyrics. Well, I've seen you in jeans with no makeup on, and I've stood there in awe as you date for the prom. I'm blessed as a man to have seen you in white, but I've never seen anything quite like you tonight. No, I've never seen anything quite like you. Oh, God. Make it go away. The pain of your sappy bullshit. Make it stop. I think there are people here that would fall for these lines, and it just makes me physically hurt. Moving on. I can't dwell on this. Number 9. Paint the Town Green. This song is the only reason why this album will end up getting half a star from me, and that's because, well, it's not a good song. It's actually terrible. But the truth is that the rest of this album is so bad that when you hear this song, it actually sounds good in comparison to the rest of this crap. This slightly Irish pop crap is amazing compared to the rest of the album. Now, seriously, sit there and think about that for a second, because it's so hard to hear. 10. Without Those Songs. This is one of these songs that terrible artists use to distract you from their terrible music by discussing pop culture references in your face and then letting you ignore how bad the music is itself. Well, they do it to the best of their ability, and by that I mean the worst. Guess what, everyone? In this song, you have Miley Cyrus, Bono, Bob Marley, Frank Sinatra, and a million other artists. And guess what? You don't have the right to sing about any of these people. They're all better than you. Frank Sinatra would be rolling over in his grave right now if he heard the song that you involved him in. Just, no. Number 11. Hail, Rain, or Sunshine. By this song, I don't even care anymore. It's made me numb. Just numb to the music and the pain of this. I am just really starting to feel again at this point because of the fact that this album is finally over and I can remember what happy and good music feels like. The song itself is about being happy in their lives, whatever weather, some, crap about that. Rain, sleet, snow, I'm happy, yay! We don't care. Let's be honest. Who cares at this point? You all know what to expect by now. It's awful! This album is the second worst album I've ever heard. Yeah, second worst. But the truth is, nothing on earth will ever top Lulu. Metallica and Lou Reed, nothing. But this album that comes is close. And it's so funny because it's ironic. The truth is, no sound without silence implies that silence is a good thing. Right? I mean, it makes sense. If only they had just made an album of silence, I'd be so much happier. This has seriously ruined my day for a bit. It took me a while to get over this. I'm not even kidding. Half a star. No recommendations for any songs because if you listen to them, you must be trying to make people suffer. If this is your torture method, bravo. It's going to work. Seriously. Don't buy this. It makes Justin Bieber, Nickelback, and Maroon 5 look like good musical artists. And I am not kidding. Good night. Ow.